Hi, I'm Trevor. Had a really busy week this week. I'll say there's only two of us, and one of the guys are off with a broken leg, or broken foot, sorry, broken toe, around that area. Anyway, this week we had a BMW come in, X1, and it's got 30,000 miles on the clock, 2011. And the actual customer's complaint is when he puts his foot on the brake or he's driving, it feels as though the rear axle wants to overtake him, and the hotter it gets, it seems to be getting worse. So so first thing I did was plug into it just to see if there's anything in the transfer box or the transmission or anything, but there's nothing in there whatsoever. And next thing I've put it up on the actual the ramp, gone round with the bars and had a good feel, see what it is, and then I took it out for a test drive because I didn't want it to, if there's something serious wrong with it, I don't want it going wrong with me. So I took it out the road, and yeah, I got the same feeling as the customer. You actually put your foot on the brake and yeah, it does feel as though it wants to overtake you. So I'm a little lost because I've looked for everything going forwards and backwards. So I asked the guy working with us this week, which we've worked hard this week, can you take it out for a run for me, 2 eyes, see what he comes back with. So he also takes it out, comes back, looks at me and says, oh, that's a weird one, Trev. Oh, magic. And he also gets the bars on it, and we're both looking at each other, and I was going to say scratching my hair, but I ain't got any, so what do I do? So I actually bought a package from PICO, the NVH, which I've been using for the last probably 3 or 4 months now, I think. The way time's flying. And as I say, this BMW's been looked at by BMW, a couple of other guys, and the problem's been here for 18 months. So that was the reason I got the old PICO out. And it comes with a microphone, and it's got like this accelerometer, I'm hoping that's what it's called anyhow, which works out up and down movements and forward movements and backwards and forwards movements, so and then puts it on a picture. So what I've done is I put it with a microphone to try and pick up the noise, and also I put it on the front seat, which is here. So where are we? There we are. And there's that accelerometer. I don't know if you can actually see the X, Y, Z, and put that on there and put a microphone in there. Well, I'll be honest, that didn't work. It didn't pick up what I was after. I mean, I'm looking for something big. So what I thought, right, I've got two whatever they are, and I left it one on the driver's seat, exactly where it was, and the second one I actually put right above the actual axle. So now we're driving down the road, and I'm definitely noticing there's a lot more action going on in the back. Was in my day too. Anyway, so what I thought I'm going to do is I'm going to find a piece of road which is exactly the same surface and same turns, same speed I can get up to, and I'm going to take it for a run. And this is the first one that I've done when it was actually connected to the driver's seat, which is what you're going to feel. And this is what I got. As you can see, let's just turn you around. That's it. As what you can actually see, I've got 26 megagrams of vibration, but the blue, which is a forward motion, I've only got 13. And if you have a look, most of the red, mean, I've got, it's like a prop shaft one, I've got an engine one, so they look as though they're working. So, but I think that is what I'm going to come to later on. So I'm looking at an up and down problem, not a forward motion. And if you have a look at the amplitude of this one, this is and I'm doing probably around about 40 mile an hour, because I've got a plug in, so that will actually tell me what speed I'm going. It even tells you what gears you're going through. I think it's a clever piece of software, it really is. And you can have a look at, like, I'm in the frequency, I haven't got into that one yet, road speed, but as you can see, that red's up there again, and then you go RPM, red again, then you got bar graph, red again. But I've got an engine one, I don't know, but the prop shaft one, I've definitely got some action going on there. And he gives you a diagram, tells you on the prop shaft there, that's it, and a accelerometer, that'll do, and it works on vibration. So I went to go and do a second run. So the second run is this one. Now this one is quite different. As you can see, look at that. I mean, that's just blacked the whole road. Still doing, well, as you can see here, 45 mile an hour, but it's absolutely blacked out. But look at this red one at the back. I'm nearly knocking 40 mgs at the back now on an up and down motion, not forward motion, which is the blue one. And that is, and as you can see now, prop shaft is not so much. So why isn't the prop making so much movement? And that made me think even more so. What I did is I said to Dave, I said, I don't think we've got a forward motion problem. I think the motion is up and down, and that's what's causing it. Well, he looked at me as I just got off the banana boat, and I probably thought I was getting off the banana boat myself, but I actually stuck with my gut feeling on this, that this was correct. And I thought, right, well, what can go up and down? Because I haven't looked for it yet. And this is what we found. I'll just up the old ramp, and hopefully I can actually, because we had 2 or 3 guys doing this last time, so I might be big, but Jesus, I'm also getting old, and I feel it and all at times. So see if I can actually show you what I found, and it proved that the science that I'm learning is true. So if I put that there, and see if I can actually get it. It moves a lot more when there's 2 of you pushing it, I promise you. And that is what's actually causing this feeling on the back of the car, where it wants the prop shaft to the rear axle to overtake you. And I wouldn't have even thought about it if I didn't use this piece of software. So I'm pat myself on the back for once, you know, where I actually think, well, I'm actually getting somewhere with the extra work I'm doing. I mean, I did actually put some extra lead weights on the wheel and took it down the road, just to prove that how I can actually pinpoint the problem, even though I knew the problem before it started. But at least now the customer hasn't got, it could be, and I can understand what they actually saw. It was only because they're looking for something going forwards and back, and then I started to look for something that's going up and down. So you've really got the back of the axle going down, which is there's your forward motion, and then the front of the axle's going up. So, but no, that was a really good find. I'm going to make another video on NVH, which I found the problem with my truck, but I actually used the microphone to find that one, but that needs to be put together. There's quite a lot to go on that one, and that's got a twist at the end, trust me. So I'm really hoping that you enjoyed this. It's certainly given me the confidence to use it a lot more. I believe it's going to be a bigger tool when the electric cars come out, because you think electric car don't make no noise, so when that makes a you're going to think, oh, my car's blowing up or something, but it probably made the same noise in a petrol one, but the actual engine covered the noise and you never even heard it. So I think for the future, that was the main reason I wanted to get into it. It was a Saturday night, looking, you know, tool porn, PICO, ordered it, and then I started with the starter set. A week later I bought the upgrade to take it to the standard set, because I didn't think that was enough, but and I've quite enjoyed using it ever since. So hopefully you liked it, and I'm going to keep on saying hopefully, aren't I? So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers, bye.